What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Switch Bit Weekend Review. We're going to talk about news, we're going to talk about games, and we're going to talk to the community about all the things that have been happening this week. So, let's jump right into it. Okay, we have been hearing rumors about two different Switch models, one Switch Mini and then a Switch Pro. These have been circulating for quite some time, but it sounds like here recently there's been actually some kind of more fuel for the fire to actually kind of believe that they're coming pretty soon. Now, of course, the Wall Street Journal continues to say, among other sources, that yes, this year we will in fact see at least one revision of the Nintendo Switch. And it looks like there's actually some products being officially licensed for the Nintendo Switch Mini 2. That's at least what is on the packaging. It shows a larger screen and a smaller form factor. Looks to be a little thinner, but who knows? It's still just a rumor until we get some actual either credible information instead of just speculation, or an actual Nintendo Direct, which is how this stuff's probably going to be sent out to us. It could just be mock-ups. It could just be anything, We're all kind of jumping to conclusions about it, but it looks like it is real. The fact that there's officially licensed products coming for it, I mean, it's going to happen. It's a matter of time. I still believe that it's going to be this year that we get the Mini, and then we're going to get a Pro model with higher specs and everything that's going to come with the Animal Crossing or in early next year. But we shall see. Next up in the news, we're talking about Nintendo Switch Online. They have finally hit 10 million subscribers. Now, there's about 34 million Switches worldwide that have been sold, at least as of the April information that was divulged to us. So that's about 1 out of every 3, almost, people who have subscribed to Nintendo Switch Online. I, for one, think it's a pretty good deal. It's way cheap compared to the competitors. Although, it's not as robust online. It does allow you to play online with friends. It also provides you with quite a few free NES games. I don't know how many there are. If you include the special editions, there's quite a few NES games. We're all hoping to see Super Nintendo or N64 or whatever. We're hoping to see more games coming. But it wasn't until the inclusion of Tetris 99 that people actually kind of looked at the Nintendo Switch Online service as something that they can get behind. It was a game that was provided to Nintendo Switch Online users solely, online, battle royale, Tetris. But now that might not be quite as enticing because it looks like that game is going to be coming physical. Now, for sure it's coming to Japan. It looks like it's coming to other markets as well. Will we get it in America? I don't know, but I sure hope so, because once Nintendo Switch Online is dead and gone, 20 years from now, it'd be nice to play that game, or at least have an opportunity or a way to play it, and a physical cartridge would be the way to do it. There's some speculation that it's not actually going to be coming. Some people are wondering, why is this even a thing? Well, I mean, they're going to have they already have the DLC that's come out here recently, the $10 DLC that allows you to play just like a survival offline mode, not the 99-person mode, but it looks like there's more DLC coming as well. So it is going to be like a full-fledged, robust Tetris game when it's all said and done, and I'm sure all of that is going to be rolled into the physical edition of the game. So if you don't want to play online, you have that option to play Tetris 99 offline. And, I think Nintendo does Tetris best. I think there's except for the VR Tetris, which I have yet to play, but I've heard about just really good things about it. Tetris DS, the original Tetris on Game Boy, and Tetris 99, those are the ones that everybody looks at as really, really, really good versions of Tetris. A lot of the other ones, So hopefully it's true. Hopefully I can get a physical copy, because maybe someday I won't have Nintendo Switch Online. 20 years from now, I'm a collector. I have games that are 30 years old. I would like to have that opportunity to play it. So kudos to them. I'm glad they did it. I have been able to actually play more games this week than I've been able to play probably in the whole last month combined. I got to sit down and play games all day, one day this weekend. Unfortunately, there's some some circumstances that required me to be home. We got an issue with my dog, which required me to stay here with him. But that means I got to literally play Halo Master Chief Collection. I got to play Sea of Thieves and Zelda Breath of the Wild pretty much all weekend. So I've jumped back in to Zelda Breath of the Wild. I beat the campaign. I've put a couple hundred hours into that game. I lost all my save data whenever my first Switch broke. Started back over. I am now to the Champion DLC, Ballad of Champions, whatever it's called. And that game still just it inspires awe and discovery. And there's places that I never saw before in my couple hundred hours of it. It's just magical how that game can still be relevant to me 2.5 years later. And that new DLC is pretty tough. If you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. There's a one-hit challenge mode that basically kicks off the DLC, followed by some pretty good challenging shrines as well. So I'm only about halfway through that, and I plan to keep playing that a bit more. But like I said, Zelda, it's just such a beautiful game, Breath of the Wild. You're finding things you never saw before, you never paid attention to before. I'm finding little nooks and crannies and areas that just, I can't believe I missed them in the first place. So I really do think that I'm going to be playing that game, for 5 years, honestly. And I'm just going to keep playing that game, getting everything unlocked in it, just coming back to it whenever, I'm looking for, or whenever I feel like games are getting stale. So Zelda Breath of the Wild, nothing new, but, it's a really good game. And Master Chief Collection. So I've been playing Xbox. I got Game Pass because it was only $1, and that means that now I can play online. I typically don't play a whole lot of Xbox, but Halo Master Chief Collection is a title that I recently picked up so I could play with my friend Cole and my brother Chris. And I used to love Halo. Like Halo 3 and Halo 2 back in the day were just, really, really memorable experiences for me. So it's been really good just kind of reliving that, a little bit, going through a little bit of the campaign, mostly multiplayer though. But what really has stuck out to me is Sea of Thieves by Rare. That's a Game Pass title. I went ahead and downloaded that, and that game is really cool. Like I had seen the videos and I had seen reviews of people talking about it, but you actually have to play. You have to go out there and steer and drop anchor and hoist the sails and just discover. It does not hold your hand at all. And I really like games that do that. You have to have your maps. You have to be able to communicate and navigate, and just being out there on the water, it just looks so beautiful. I am loving that, and I can't wait to get back in that. I've been playing that game for a while. I guarantee it. Even just going out and just sailing and not having any objective at all is just a really cool experience. You meet other players online. Most of the time, they're complete jerks, and they try to destroy your ship. But it's fun trying to evade them and trying to shoot your cannons back at them, trying to get onto their ship, take it down. We have killed one group of enemies. They got an achievement for that. So, sometimes getting those achievements are satisfying. It's something that I miss being a mainly Nintendo gamer. But the one thing that really kind of sticks out to me, like a memory of playing that game, that first Sea of Thieves, I think I was like an hour into it. There was two of us on a small boat, and we heard some ominous music that, the sky was dark, and we're like, what is that noise? What's going on? So I climb all the way to the top of the ladder to look out of the ship so I can look around, and I see this huge, it's called a megalodon, this huge bright pink purple sea monster just going up under the boat. And I literally screamed a little bit. We had to fight that off. And that was just, that kind of excitement and energy and communication stuff you don't get in a whole lot of games nowadays. And I really like the whole cooperative, unforgiving kind of aspect of it. So I'm going to be playing Sea of Thieves a lot. If you have checked it out, like when it first came out, there's a lot more content now, according to my buddy Colt. Like they're adding stuff. They're adding quests, and you can fish now, and effects and all kinds of stuff. So if you've checked it out before and thought it might be lackluster, I would check it out again. If you haven't checked it out and you have access to it, definitely play it with somebody. I think that's kind of what's special about it. You have to be able to communicate. One person's basically navigating, telling you where you need to go, while you can steer the ship, and you both have to be, like I said, messing with the sails and all that. But it's It's really cool. I definitely recommend you check it out. If anybody wants to play with me, my name is the Switch Bit on Xbox Live. So I'm definitely down to play with anybody who out there wants to play. I've been playing some other small little games as well, but that's most of my time. I think I've spent quite a few hours on each one of those games this week. It's time for the community question. And this question is actually a poll that I put up on my Twitter. Which July release should I buy? Now, these are all Nintendo Switch titles. It's 4 Switch titles that I was interested in getting. God Eater 3, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. Now, it's not overwhelming. I really thought that a lot of people would say 3 Houses, and it does have 45% of the vote, but Ultimate Alliance 3 has 32%. So right now there's only 53 votes, so there's going to be time for that to change. So I do still expect 3 Houses to beat out the rest because that's a Nintendo first-party title. God Eater 3 got 15%, and Wolfenstein Youngblood 8%. The people polled said that I should buy that. That doesn't look very good. You know, it's coming out day and date with some really great games. Hopefully people pick it up. I was thinking about it. I still have to play New Order, which I haven't. God Eater 3, the demo, I played that. If you haven't, check it out. It's on Nintendo Switch Online right now, and it is pretty cool. If you like Monster Hunter, if you like anime kind of vibes or whatever, it's really cool. Ultimate Alliance 3. Now, I've already got that pre-ordered, but it's not too late to change my pre-order to 3 Houses. I will definitely take into consideration what y'all say. I know 3 Houses is going to be a quality title, but I want something I can play with my girlfriend. I really think she'd be into Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. But we will see what the poll says, and we'll see what I do. All right. I hope everybody really enjoyed this. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe button, comment down below, hit the notification ding dong. Let me know what's up. And as always, happy hunting, everybody.